My name is John Kaye. I'm a Greens member of the New South Wales Upper House. The censorship legislation is not only bad science, it's bad policy. It's going to be incredibly expensive. It's going to push up the price of the internet and slow it down dramatically. It's also going to undermine civil liberties, and Senator Conroy is attempting something which is actually impossible. It's not possible to get an exhaustive list of all the things on the internet that you don't want people to look at. I don't think that Conroy and the Labor Party understand that the internet is a very large place with terabytes of information on it. They think they can get a nice little list that will cut out the bad stuff. They're kidding themselves. All they will do is slow down the internet, undermine civil liberties, and push up costs. There's no harm considering an option, but locking into it is a bad move. They're going to spend $43 million at least on this internet filter, and yet that's money that could be going into educating parents in how to avoid bad sites, into internet safety, and also going for interdiction. What's really needed here is to spend the money to find the bad sites and wipe them out. It's not good enough to say we're going to filter them out and just hope they'll go away. We should really be policing those sites that are genuinely breaking the law. Look, like everybody in this country, I hate child pornography. And if I thought for a minute that the internet filter would be an effective way of getting rid of child pornography, of course we would support it. But it won't be. It will not reduce the quantity of internet child pornography by one iota. It's a failed policy. All it will do is undermine civil rights, undermine access, genuine access to the web, and allow the really illegal people, the people who are producing very nasty pornography, to thrive behind the filter. What's needed here is effective policies to address child pornography on the internet, not a moral panic response that simply undermines the internet and drives up costs. There's no question that Senator Conroy and the federal government have not thought through what they're doing. If for one moment they sat down and imagined that they could do this without both reducing people's right to access, without imposing a one-size-fits-all internet filter that will undermine some people's genuine rights to access sites, that will block off sites that ought to be available, innocent sites that ought to be available, they just haven't thought those things through at all. If they thought it through, they would realise what they were doing.